At this stage of her career, every movement must be precise, efficient, and protected. The difference between competing and dominating often comes down to how well the body moves before the first ball is even struck. Her preparation begins with deliberate stretching that targets the hips, hamstrings, calves, and lower back. Tennis is built on explosive starts and sudden directional changes, and without fluid leg mobility, even the strongest athlete can feel restricted. Serena pays close attention to how her hips open and rotate, ensuring she can load into her stance and push off with force. That freedom in her lower body allows her to generate the power that has defined her career while reducing unnecessary strain on her knees and ankles. Mobility through the legs becomes even more crucial with age. Recovery may take longer, and stiffness can creep in if not addressed by prioritizing flexibility around the hip flexors and glutes. She maintains the depth in her movement patterns that keeps her balanced during wide defensive slides or aggressive forward attacks. Her ability to stay low through contact and rise into her serve depends on how well these muscles function together. But it is not just her legs that demand attention. Serena works to keep her entire body moving as one connected unit. Her shoulders, spine, and torso are guided through controlled ranges of motion to ensure smooth rotation. That rotation is central to her ground strokes and especially her serve. When her upper body moves freely, she can create racket head speed without forcing the motion. It protects her from overloading her shoulder and elbow while still allowing her to hit with the authority that has overwhelmed opponents for years. Maintaining full body mobility also enhances coordination. Tennis points are unpredictable, and the body must react instantly. If the thoracic spine is tight or the ankles lack flexibility, reaction time slows. Serena's preparation addresses these small but critical details so that when she changes direction or stretches for a difficult return, her body responds naturally instead of resisting. At her age, this level of care is not optional, it is essential. The wear and tear from decades on tour can accumulate quietly. Small imbalances, if ignored, can lead to setbacks. By consistently improving her range of motion and reinforcing stability around key joints, she builds resilience. That resilience is what allows her to handle long rallies, extended tournaments, and the emotional intensity of chasing history. Another key aspect of her approach is maintaining elasticity in her muscles. Explosiveness in tennis is not only about strength, it is about how quickly muscles can lengthen and contract. By keeping her body supple, Serena preserves the spring in her first step and the lift in her serve. The smoother her movements, the less energy she wastes. Efficiency becomes a competitive advantage, especially in 3-set battles where stamina and control determine the outcome. This commitment to preparation reflects her mindset. Chasing a 24th Grand Slam is not simply about reliving past glory. It is about evolving. Serena understands that longevity in professional sport demands adaptation. What worked at 25 is not identical to what works now. By emphasizing mobility and overall body care, she is investing in durability as much as performance. She focuses on rotational work. The purpose is clear: build explosive power that transfers directly into her serve and ground strokes. Tennis is a sport driven by rotation. Every forehand, backhand, and serve begins from the ground, travels through the legs and core, and finally releases through the shoulders and arms. To maintain her dominance, Serena strengthens that entire chain with controlled, powerful rotational. Strong obliques and deep abdominal muscles allow her to coil and uncoil with force. When she loads into her stance, her torso stores energy like a spring. The stronger and more coordinated that rotation is, the more racket head speed she can generate without overworking her arm. That efficiency is key, especially as she aims to stay powerful while protecting her joints. Rotational strength also improves balance. During high-intensity rallies, Serena often strikes the ball while moving laterally or recovering from a wide position. By training her body to rotate under control, she sharpens her ability to stay stable through contact. This stability ensures that her shots remain heavy and precise, even under pressure. Another major benefit is injury prevention. Powerful rotation. By strengthening the muscles that guide and control twisting motions, Serena reinforces the structures that protect her spine. This allows her to swing aggressively while minimizing strain. Her focus on lower body strength is as strategic as it is essential. In tennis, the legs are not just a means of moving across the court, they are the engine that powers every stroke, every jump, and every explosive sprint. For Serena, whose game has been defined by her powerful serve, aggressive baseline play, and rapid court coverage, maintaining formidable lower body strength is crucial to both performance and longevity. Her training emphasizes the muscles that support explosive movements: quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. The quadriceps and glutes provide the drive for her forward movements and serve acceleration, while the hamstrings and calves stabilize the knees and ankles during sudden stops and directional changes. In tennis, points are often decided in fractions of a second, and the ability to push off the ground efficiently can mean the difference between reaching a ball or being late. Serena's lower body strength ensures that she can generate this force consistently, maintaining a high level of intensity throughout long matches. Beyond pure power, Serena's leg strength contributes to balance and posture. When she engages in defensive slides or lunges to retrieve difficult shots, strong and well-conditioned legs allow her to recover quickly and maintain stability. This stability is critical for hitting powerful shots even when she is off, center, or stretched wide. The ability to transfer energy from the lower body into her upper body ensures that every stroke retains maximum force and precision. Without a strong foundation in her legs, her game would lose the explosiveness that has intimidated opponents for decades. Lower body training also enhances agility and footwork, which are central to Serena's playing style. Her ability to change directions rapidly, accelerate into a shot, or retreat to a defensive position depends on muscle coordination and strength in her hips and legs. Exercises that target lateral movement, plyometric jumps, and resistance work all contribute to her capacity to cover the court efficiently. By keeping her legs responsive, she maintains the quick first step that allows her to dominate rallies, dictate points, and control the pace of matches. As she continues her pursuit of a 24th Grand Slam, these sessions take on added significance. At this stage of her career, the lower body is not only a tool for performance, but also a shield against injury. The repetitive, high-impact nature of tennis can strain knees, ankles, and hips, but a powerful and conditioned lower body absorbs much of this stress. Serena's focus on strengthening and stabilizing muscles around her joints and improving mobility ensures that she can play aggressively without compromising durability. It is a delicate balance between intensity and protection, one she manages through careful, targeted training. Serena's commitment to her legs extends beyond strength. It includes coordination and endurance. Tennis matches, especially in the later rounds of a Grand Slam, test an athlete's stamina. Her lower body must not only generate power but do so repeatedly without fatigue. Conditioning drills, resistance training, and mobility work combine to keep her legs resilient, maintaining speed and explosiveness throughout multi-hour matches. This combination of power, stability, and endurance forms the backbone of her competitive advantage. Additionally, her lower body strength is integral to her signature serve, arguably the most dominant weapon in her arsenal. Generating racket head speed begins from the ground, with energy flowing upward through the legs, hips, and core. A strong, explosive lower body allows her to serve with both velocity and control, often winning points outright or setting up a decisive advantage in the rally. Without this base, her serve would lose much of its impact, and her ability to dictate play would be diminished.